makeup, the ropey look, the bags under the eyes. It is currently 10 to 6 in the evening on Saturday the 17th. I don't know why I'm looking at the date. I have been to work this morning. I was up at 5 AM, went to work and then finished at 3 and then basically rushed home to make this tutorial. So today we are going to be doing the bead stitch. It's really easy and it's suitable for beginners. It just uses 2 stitches, and that is, if you're in the UK, that's a treble and a double, and if you're in the US, that's a single and a double. So grab what you need for this tutorial and let's get crocheting. So for this tutorial, you are going to need your yarn. I've just got this bit of scrap yarn. I know it's really bright pink, but it shows up better on camera. Your corresponding crochet hook. I have got a size 4 because this is DK, or a G. These are clover ones and I really love these because they're so comfy to work with. They're my absolute fave. This is not an advert whatsoever, I promise. I'm not that popular. I'll pop a link to these where you can get these in the description box down below, and some scissors. These are huge, but they do the job. And first off, before anybody comments, because yes, I have had comments like this, I know my cuticles are really bad. I'm a nurse, I wash my hands constantly, so my cuticles are ruined. On that note, let's get crocheting. So to begin with, you want to grab your yarn and just do a simple slip knot to get you going. And then you want to chain an even amount of stitches. So I'm just doing a sample piece today just to show you how to do this stitch. So I'm just going to chain 20. So just chain as normal, yarn over, pull through. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So a top tip, if you chain quite tight, so this foundation chain quite tight, go a hook size up and then change back to the recommended hook size for the rest of your work, and it'll make this foundation chain a lot easier to work with. So we are going to do a double crochet, so that's UK double crochet, and in the US it's a single crochet in every single chain stitch along. So we ignore this one on our hook and then we go into our first chain space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and we're going to do that in every single chain space along our row. So if you want to pause the video and meet me back here when we get to the end, and I'll show you how to work the next row. So I have now done a double crochet or single crochet if you're in the US in every single stitch along in my chain. So what we're going to do now is we're going to chain 3, if I can chain, 1, 2, 3, and we are going to turn our work. So this chain 3 here actually counts as a treble stitch. So our next stitch is going to be in this space. So you don't want to work into the bottom here because it will end up you increasing your stitches. you want to work in the next space along. So we're going to do a treble, which in the UK is a double. So yarn over, put your hook through, grab your yarn. You should have three loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two. So this here, this treble, kind of makes the post for our bean. So what we're going to do is yarn over, insert it round that treble, yarn over and pull through, and you should have 3 loops on your hook. And now we're going to do that again 2 more times. So yarn over, insert round that post, pull up, and 1 more time, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over and pull through. So now you should have 7 loops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on your hook. So you're going to grab your yarn, so yarn over, and you want to pull through 6 of them. So what I tend to do is turn my hook upside down so it doesn't kind of catch, and just give it a little wiggle until you've gone through 6 of them. And this is the original, and this is what you've made just now. So that leaves 2 loops on your hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through those final 2 loops, which leaves us the bead. So what we're going to do now is skip this space here, and we're going to work into the next space along, and we're going to do exactly the same. So we're doing a treble or a double if you're in the US. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and then finish this stitch off like so. And then we're going to repeat what we did on this one. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over and pull through, and 2 more times, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and we've got 1 more go. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over and pull through, and that leaves you with your 7 loops on your hook. So we're going to yarn over, turn your hook down, pull through 6, we're going to keep that last one on the hook, and then yarn over and pull through those last 2. So we're just going to repeat that, skip this one, and in this one another treble or double if you are in the US. And once we've done our treble, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and 1 more time, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and then you have 7 loops on your hook. We're going to yarn over, turn our hook, give it a little wiggle and pull through, and then pull through those last 2. And you just want to carry on for the length of your piece, and I will meet you quite close to the end. So I am just about to do my very last bead stitch. And then in the very last stitch you have here, we're just going to do a treble crochet or a double if you are in the US. So this is what it's looking like so far. If some of these beads are a bit high, just wiggle them down. You haven't done anything wrong, I promise. So that is row 2 complete, and we're going to go on to row 3. So we're going to chain 1 and turn, and then we're going to skip this first treble here, and in this next stitch here we're just going to do a double crochet. That's a single if you are in the US. And into the next stitch. So this row is just double crochets all along till we get to the very end. So make sure you go in every stitch. So there's one there, she says. If you sort of wiggle your work, sometimes you can. So my stitch is here. Yeah, there. And we're just gonna double crochet until we get to the very end. So if you want to pause the video, and I shall meet you back when you're near to the end of your row. So I just popped my stitch into my last bead here, and then what you want to do is find the top of your chain 3 and crochet into it. So what we're going to do now is just repeat rows 2 and 3 over and over until you get to the desired size that you want. So next row we're going to start off chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn your work. We're not going to work into this one, we're going to work into this one here. So we do our treble or double if you are in the US, and then do our beads around our post, like so, and then we're going to skip one and then bead one into here, and that is the bead stitch. So don't forget to like and subscribe. You can also find me on Instagram. I also have a blog, and of course you can find me on Crochet Beginners Group. I'll put all the links down below. Until next time, happy crocheting.